It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Turner trying to create good field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but it's going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
All the film work that to get ready for this game. Here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. It'll be enough for a first down right down at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Really solid first down. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Oh, my God, man. That's what I get. That's what I get. I should have allowed that.
Feel like he has anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU defense back on the field. Remember last time this scored a touchdown.
You got this fake ass running back.
Here, or the defense come up with a stop. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's never a fun situation.
What you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Play action, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Watkins. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. He's past the.
He's gonna go every time too fast.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Holstein.
Eat him.
Pressure is coming.
Look at this.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
it ran up and around.
Locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
But the thing is, I'm probably going to go down by 21-0 for a scope.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. second down. We're going to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the
fall for that again.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
He bringing that what you call in there to try to shoot back out and get a fake angle. That's what we're doing over there.
I'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Dumps it down in the back.
Keep moving that back, brother.
The Noles keep the
We're gonna work that a little bit. We're gonna exploit that a little bit.
It's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
1st down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit.
Just like that speed up there.
Looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I'll tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
They make a play out of nothing, man.
It's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches. And he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Get the lineman down. Quarterback under the center. Quick snap. And get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Delayed handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's hit,
he's got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage. Not
a deep shot to the left side. And it's Hall, man, what a catch. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Here comes the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt.
That'd be a lot of too.
Lord. Got in there and he hurried. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
To the air, it's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. Over the middle, it's Green.
Oh, man.
He reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a...
Breaks into the clear.
They really just got to run it, hand it to running back every play. Every play.
What a job by this offensive line today. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Got this nigga like 88, 89 speed.
Only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now.
96 speed.
Touchdown,
we're in trouble.
LSU. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18, where Turner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for 47. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Inside the 45. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the move, but
Yeah, anybody get pissed off at this?
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point makes it 35-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Florida State, 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up into 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The ball is loose. Scooped up with the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finding some room at the 25. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? It's the running back in the flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he keeps it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now here's the toss play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
After the big loss on first down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. What a stiff one. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. Add 6 more points to the total. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Florida State, 28.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Florida State Seminoles will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide out. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. So many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Run real offensive around here today. He is.
So dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. Trying to find some room. It's Barry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
He missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Yeah, whatever.
Down just short of the marker.
Please,
Away from a first
please,
down.
please.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking for his back. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's
They didn't give it to Andy.
as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Grinding away with the running game.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their pass.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
you have to believe we see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's got it with room to run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs on the scramble. To the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now they
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
To dart to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.